Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm going to need today because I'm going to do some playing. I want to make some more of these. Did these a long time ago. Want to do a more updated version, I think, of those. So like a little padded patch that you can put on your journals. And I want to do, I've got this one here I started and I thought, no, I better keep going and show you what I'm doing, because I, just wasting time just doing it and, without showing you, isn't it? I need to show you what to do, see? So I stamped on that with some nice green ink a long time ago. I made, when I say a long time ago, a few weeks back now, because I stamped on a whole lot of different things to make these, and I never really, when I say I didn't get round to it, I wanted to do that first, and then, you come back later and when you feel like making these sort of things. So I've cut out a piece of felt, and I've really cut it down small, because I need to be able to stitch around the outside of it, okay? So it makes the padded effect. So there you go, I've got enough room to sew around there, okay. Now I'm thinking about putting a colour behind this. Before I didn't, I put just the ordinary piece. I've got fluff everywhere this morning. I've been playing around in some, I got out a little bit of stuff just for fun, out of a thing that I was working on. A dish, I was getting some stuff out of the dish. And I don't really like that one behind there. How about a plain colour? Because I've got all these little bits of, actually that's the side, but look, what would be wrong with this side? Well, nothing would be wrong with that side, using this side for the front, would it? No, I don't think so. Now we want this to be a tiny bit bigger. It is only a tiny bit too, and that's okay. You can please yourself how big, I suppose, you want to make it. So if you stamp off some of your favourite bits, words, and that on your piece of, this is on a piece of linen. You use calico, linen, anything you want to stamp on. Not fraying very nicely for me. This bit there did, and I'll cut that off. I'm going to end up with nothing in a minute, because I had this tiny bit, didn't I? I still need room to sew. Anyway, we won't let it beat us, will we? We're just going to keep going. Just frill a bit off. Frill a bit. There's no one a bit. Hang on, got him. And also went down that side as well. There's not going to be much left here. The back, probably just enough. You just need an edge for it. Yes, okay, so that looks all right. That looks fine. Now I'll just get into me bits and pieces over here. There's a bit of green for bits and pieces. I have a little jar with bits of trim and bits of cotton that's left over from things that I've been doing or what have you. Maybe that one will look better. I might try that one. It looks nice, I like it. You know me, I'll go for a pink one any day. Just cut that bit off. Need to thread that. So we've got a little piece of felt for the inside, and I'm hoping that this does not take over when I put it around the outside. Now I'm just going to do some stab stitches. Make sure I've got, I need to put that in the centre. There you go. You can stick a bit of glue on it if you want to. I might just try hanging onto it to start with. If that doesn't work, then I'll glue it. Come up from the back, because there's going to be a knot at the back, isn't there? Right. No. If you put it there, there will be. Okay? Thank you, everybody. If you put it there, it will be. Okay. Now, I just got my photo ID in the mail, and it looks like I'm scared to death. It does look like somebody frightened me. But anyway, they were scaring me because it was taking so long, and it was annoying as well, but couldn't believe it. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. I finally got it. It took a long time. took me, I started doing it in 2013, the first time, and I didn't have enough information for him to get it for me. So that was, how long ago was that, people? A long time ago. Yes. Well, so I just was not happy about that at all. Now we're just doing little stab stitches around the edge of this. Okay. Now I do like to have a patch because you never know when you might want to cover over, I don't know, a bit of glue. Anything, you know, that's made, you might have made a mistake on or misjudged something or something, you know, and you might even have a piece of paper, a bit of in your journal that's tearing off too far, and you don't want that to happen, do you? Now I've not done a very good job here of making sure I had enough room to sew down there, have I? Look at that. Dearie me, I need a patch for this, don't I? So I'm just going to go back through there, then I'm coming over here and I'm going to make little tiny stab stitches across the bottom. It'll be okay, won't it? Don't tell me first up I'm going to have to... Oh no, it's all right. Put one up there near the H for happy. Why wasn't I looking at what I was doing there? I don't know. As long as that doesn't come undone, we'll be fine. Look at that. And keep it... That's pretty cool. I don't mind that at all. It's all good. I was too concerned about the back piece and the felt and not worrying about the front bit there at all, which I should have been. So you just sit down there nicely now and don't stop kicking up in the air. Oh, interesting. It's a challenge, eh? I might have to... This is not going to work. Yes, it is. I'm not letting it get better than me. I'm just going to take it up here now. You can hear the man down the road or the people building the house. They're probably half a block away, or about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 houses down, I suppose, on the other side. You can hear them smacking along down there. Do I need to put a bit of glue on that? I don't see why I couldn't. Just stick a tiny bit underneath the frill, because I don't want it coming undone. You and your tiny bits, and you don't know about tiny bits. Look at that. A whole heap of it there. I don't want to stick my hands in it either. Oh, here's the wiping thing. I've got it. A washer here. I was going to use in here if I had to. I just don't want that to come undone, eh? What do you reckon? And if it'll dry in a minute. Hopefully that'll all be sitting down like that. And that'll be cool. And now I can take a bit more off of this bit. Only thing is this, you can see that there's a bit of dark behind it, but that's because of the colour of the back behind here, see? That's okay though, it doesn't look too bad. I'll just make another one with a bit of, like, improve it on it a bit, okay? So when you do the first thing, even though I have done them before, you've got to pay attention to what you're doing, you know. You can't just, and I thought I did, but really when we do the first couple of things, we're usually just trying out anyway. See what it's going to look like, aren't we? And if that's got that glue there, that should stay there. Righto. And I'm pleased with that. So I'll end it off behind here. And I want to put a little dangly thing of some sort on it. But I'm thinking I might even want to go a bit further than what I've done so far there. I'm just putting a pin in the glue. You know what, I think it'll look a lot better if it's got that behind it as well. You give it a bit more pizzazz or something, because I think it's very... Oh dear, you didn't cut enough, Sonya. cut another bit. You can use that on the next one. Just cut a bit off that's big enough. You know, you don't have to spare it. I've got a truckload of it there. Now, let me see what we're going to do here. I think we'll stick that there in the middle. Good Lord, I suppose I said stick, and I could do that, I suppose. It could turn into a large, very large patch, but that's all right, because I don't think I've left enough of this colour here, you know, and I could add some in there, but that's not going to look nice. I don't think I've got any more. They're the same. I haven't. There was the only bit I had because they were just off patches. So will I leave it like that, or will I put it on that on there? I know I'll probably do something and then you'll tell me, but I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one. I'll come back to that one. So the next one I'm going to do, I'll do this long one. It says hi there. Right. Now I'll cut. I want it long enough because I wanted to put something here. Okay. So I'm not going to cut anything off it at all. I'm going to just make it so I'll frame it. I can do it without making it too bad, without losing too much. I just more or less really need it to be straight, don't I? I'm just looking at that. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's not, because it still look all right. If it's not straight, nobody worries about that. So, it's all to do with the creativity, I guess, of the thing, isn't it, really? Now, don't go and get a small piece of fabric this time, so you get a larger piece of fabric. Here we are. We've got a bit of calico here. There's a small piece. I can just take a bit off this. Right. Piece of felt. How could it have got that far away from me? I just used it. The bin bag fell over. Right. Come here. There's rubbish all over the floor. Oh dear me. Can anybody see me piece of... Oh, here it is. A piece of felt I had. Okay. So this is only a tiny bit, only a tiny skinny piece. Tiny skinny piece. That long. Off there. Right. Cut a bit more off. I don't know if I can do this. I think it's not thin enough too. Keep going. It doesn't matter if it's thin. It doesn't make a difference, does it? It's all right. Nobody worry about that. Okay. Now put that behind there. As long as you can get your stitches in, should be able to. I'm thinking about using something else, a different colour. Thinking about using a different colour because I think it'll show up a bit better. Don't you think that'd work? Well, this is not the right side, but that doesn't matter either. I don't think the pink around here helped this at all, did it? Okay. This is crafting with Sonya, because this is what Sonya does, you know. You can't... It's what I do. I can't cope with the wrong things. I cannot do wrong. And I've glued it and everything. But I can still take this pink stuff off it. Can't I? Nobody said I had to leave that there. Oh, look at the difference. That makes a big difference. This pink is just too in your face, isn't it? It's too bright. It's too bright. Okay. It looks much better without that there. Off there, you. Oh, I wish I'd have put that pink stuff somewhere else instead of all over my table. Okay, I've got it anyway. I have to pull a piece of the paper off this. It's just wearing out of sticky bits. It's all covered over. Just finding the bit. Okay, right, now I can bit of string there. Plastic bag for the bin. The bin's full, so the bag's sitting next to the bin, so I can do it as well. Right, now let's put that one in the too hard basket for the time being, eh? See what it's like in the too hard basket. What do you think about putting this on here? That'll look really good. Oh, hang on. Might have a thinner piece of lace to put behind that. I just wanted to use what I've got instead of keep dragging more stuff out. I think I'm going to use what I've got. I'm going to have one of each, I think. That way it'll be, hope it'll be alright for me if I use one of each. Alright, I'm going to actually glue that piece of felt on this time to make sure that I have enough room to stitch around there. And I'm going to put this a bit wider. Fray that. I'm in the picture on this. Oh goodness me, I hope so. I'm trimming. Some off that bit. I hope I've cut it big enough. If I keep going, I'll end up with nothing. I've still got some. Brilliant. And this is only very vaguely darker. That one's a bit more so. If I want to do that, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on the back of here. Where's my glue stick? I'm just going to put a bit on the felt so it'll stay in the centre behind where I'm going to. So we're going to bit at each end to do something with. I'm going to take a tiny bit off the end of here. And I can still, hopefully, that'll go on there like that. I'll put it on the other side of the felt. I hope I didn't get that on me mat. Good on the iron. There we go. Now we're going to put a light colour around there. Something that's light but it looks good. You know, you want to be able to see it, but I don't want it to be too obvious. What about that? That'll look good. Where'd it go? Here. Okay, so we need a smaller needle than that one. It's too large. There's this string. That on there. Alright. And we'll go around the outside of this, and then we're going to make something for it to hang on it. Which I probably should have done that. if I go close to the felt, I need to go close to the felt, so I'm going to just do it up and down along there. Okay. That's nice. I like that. And across here. Up along here. Righto. They stay right near the felt. Because you want it to have that padded look, don't you? You don't, if you haven't got it close by, it's not got to have a padded look. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like that. I am pleased with that. Okay. A lot better than the first one, hey. Prototype I didn't like at all. Okay, now I'm going to go up here and there, and I'm not going to end it off just yet because I'm going to make something to put on the end of it. So, you're not even close enough to me to see what I'm doing. I probably was not even in the shot that much. How's that look? That looks pretty good because it's more padded. This one here was a bit, but not so much. And I think that I've over, done that there. So we're going to just put that in the too hard basket. We're not going to worry about that one. That'll be something I won't do wrong next time, okay? So I need to have a little bit of something that I can put on this here. I do like to have pins on here. I'd like a pin and some what's the names? I'd like a pin and some beads or a little trinket of some sort. I like these pins because they hold more stuff. You can put more beads and things on it. Now I found these beads this morning in this box that I was looking in. I do like these. Look, they're only like a acrylic thing, but do they cool? They're like little rices. Oops. I know I've got a lot of the other ones, but I was just quite attached to that one for some reason. There's the moon. We have the moon. And I do have some glass ones. And this nice pink one, but he's square. I don't know how he'd go around the corner. But I think I want to use something. I don't have anything sort of flat-ish. Tiny, so I can put. I want to put some beads on, then I want to put a dangly bit on. So come here. I've got some green ones. Okay. See, they're light. Go over here to the dish and I'll pick some of these up with the pin. If they'll go on. Oh, they do. Good. Just go keep flying away from me, please. 2 of those. And something that's not too heavy. I need something that's not too heavy. This is off a zipper, it must be. That bit. The button I like, but will it go on there? What will it look like? Won't it lay down flat? Well, it's a button, for goodness sake. It doesn't want to lay down flat. How about a pink one? Square pink one. I didn't think it'd go around the corner. Where's this? Here. Oh, we didn't get a trinkety thing on here. Or dangly. I don't think there's anything in there small enough in that. I do have a bag here with little. What have I got in this one? Mostly just beads and caps. I don't think there's anything in there. Let me see. You know how it is when you know you got something. You just can't figure out what you've done with it. Right. Where's the thing? See, it's not very flash, is that? Not very flash at all. That's nice. That's not flash either. This is flash, but not what I want. Don't mind the butterfly. This isn't bad. Don't mind that butterfly. He's got 2 holes in him though. Is that connected with that? Am I going to put that on there? I don't know. I don't know if I want to use that one or not. Let me sneak over here and see what I've got in these bags. These are nice, a bit brighter. There's something a bit more jazzy. I don't know if this will go down around the corner though. No, it won't. Too big. This is not good. Take me a little time to make the thing and then all this time to find something to put on it. Well, I'll just eliminate what I was going to do and do the next thing. Where's the next thing? Come here. It's in here somewhere. Oh dear. That's too heavy. Where's the bit I was looking at? These are really heavy because these are all glass. Okay, righto. I've got a button in here. What am I doing with the button in it? There it is. Look at that. All that trouble to find that button. Oh, don't bowl on the floor. Should do stuff with these things, shouldn't I? I've got all these beautiful things I need to put them into work. Put them to work for me. Don't you reckon? I can't put them on these things because they're too heavy. I'd have to put them on something that wasn't so heavy. And I got that there too. Yeah, so I need something that's not so heavy. Because these are beautiful, they are. I need to make myself something out of that, eh? Might be a good idea. So I'm worried about... Look at that, looks like them lollies we used to have years ago. Anybody remember that? That was a short, quick look, wasn't it? Sorry about that. I might even put the... Put that back in there. I've upset myself now. I'm going to put a button on this. How exciting is that? We just go with a button to start with, anyway. That's a start. It's something, Sonya. Better than what you got on there so far. There's nothing on it yet. Right. Now, sew the button on. Because that looks good. Colours are good. I like that, how that works. I keep unthreading that. It's getting caught and I keep unthreading it. Okay, so we need something else there. Ah dear. Something coming out from under the button. Right. Be a bead. One bead. And a round one. long one. Maybe I should put a different colour. Go back a minute. Didn't give myself a very big choice here, did I? It's my own fault. Should have done. Should have given myself a better choice of things to pick from. Because I'm terrible at trying to make a decision like this, as you well know. As you very well know, it's not very good at making decisions on these things. One seed bead, and I'll sew it down. It's good it's got a good eye through it so the bead fits through, but if I try to put something else on there it probably won't go, so I need to be mindful of that, don't I? And put another one on. Well, I'm making it reasonably laid back, aren't I? Because I suppose I don't really want it to be too over the top, so I don't want to put it on anything. I want to keep it down and subdued a bit. Might be making a bit of a thing here, like a star or something. Hey, well, that looks okay. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I just feel like I need something blingy on it for some reason. And this is not blingy what we've got here so far, is it? So, come on. You reckon I've got any more left? I have. I think I like it. I think I do, because I've got a couple more beads, so I can do that. Okay. Might have 2 minutes to show you another one or something. I hope that fits in there straight. It does. Very good. Now go up under here. Rightio. Because the eye in this needle is really big and the cotton's very thin, it keeps coming unthreaded all the time. And it's a little bit annoying, but it threads back pretty easy. That's not too bad. Well, I'm glad I picked out all these little creamy colour things on here because I do like them. I do like that. It looks nice. It's, it's a little bit... That's crooked. That was crooked. I don't want that crooked. After all the trouble I've gone to fix it, I don't want to muck it up. I want it to be nice. I'll try and make a square one in a minute. I'll do this one here. See what it looks like. And we'll sort of squarish anyway. See if I don't cut too much off it. I was going to try and put the coloured fabric behind it, but I don't know that it works as good as the plain, because then you've got to be able to put it into what you're making. If you make them up front, you got to make them a little bit, it'll go really with a lot of different things, you know, because you don't know what you want to put it on. If you know what you're going to put it on, then you put on whatever you like, you know, that matches it. Whatever matches what you're doing is good. Yeah. Right, got it. It's on there. Come here. Hope you've been seeing what I've been doing. Look, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I like that. I do like how that works. And then, I'll just turn this off. I've still got a few more minutes. Where's a page or something? On something. I've got a page on something I'm working on. I might have in one of these books here, something. I haven't done much in this one for a while. I need to get back onto this, my steampunk one. And then if you want it, you just put this into your book. You know, it says hi there. And that'll look pretty snazzy, won't it? I can see that. Oh, there's one of those. I haven't seen this for a while. I have to get working back on that. Okay, I've got to finish that. I really like that book. I do, that show. Right. Now, I'm going to do another. I'm not going to put too much more on that because it's. I think that's enough. Now, I might do one with the lace. What do you reckon? I've got a piece of lace that's already chopped out. I've been cutting it up, so. Okay. I'll put the lace on it. Or not. I don't know how I feel about that. Big wide bit up the top. So let's just be careful so you don't cut too much because you've got to sew it on. Okay, you've got to sew it on, don't forget. So you need just to cut this bit off here. I don't want to leaning over the table, but I am. I seem to be hanging on there. Alright, now let's see if that's going to work. Maybe not so much because it's got to go there. I suppose if you had that at the top, that'll look alright, won't it? You just cut that bit off, live your life like that. Okay, well I'll just cut this piece off here. Go along there. There we are. What do you think about that? It went crooked, but you know, it's not too bad I suppose. Pulls in there because of the thing itself. Now, piece of felt, find that, what you do with that again. I'll have to do a couple of videos this morning so I can go, because I've got to go tomorrow, take all my paperwork and stuff and fix up some things, and anyway, I'll be done now, be all done. Be so good to get that over with, it just will be. So good. Come on. Okay, that's enough. Mouthful of water. Glue stick. I wonder if I showed you my paintbrushes. I probably did. I was excited about them, so I should have done. Maybe I didn't. But I'll have to get to and start painting something, I reckon. Got a bit off the top, there's too much up there. I need to be able to sew past that. A bit more off this bit too. Well, I'll have to see if I can sew past it anyway. I will. I'll get there. I'll sew it in there. Yeah, so I bought these paintbrushes the other day. Oh dear. Probably showed you, but I'm going to show you again anyway, just in case I didn't show you. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? I'll be able to do some painting. Look at the size of them. Aren't they gorgeous? And look, there's one for painting round the corner. Well, I haven't quite worked out what you do with that yet. It says it's a angle spot liner. So, but you know, you could paint on your fingernails with that, couldn't you? That's what the lady has up at the fingernail shop, and I wanted one so bad for doing crafting, to do bits, and if I do, and I found them the other day in Dave's Discounts, and I was so pleased. But they are a Montmart brand, and that's a really good brand, and I love it. Love them. So if you can find any of those, you'd like them if you need any sort of paintbrushes. Anyway, because we do need a paintbrush in case we want to do something with it, don't we? That's correct. Yes. I don't know if I can get that off there. I wanted to make it a little bit fray looking, but it can't happen because it'll look alright. We won't fiddle around with that too much now. We'll leave that alone. Now, what colour do I want to put on that? Why am I looking at that? I don't want that on there. Get out of it, Sonya. Don't be silly now. The pink one. The green looks good, doesn't it? The green looks good. How about apricot? Yes, I do like apricot. And I think I'd rather this because it's only... Yes, it'll go really well. I haven't got time to make a little dingly. Actually, I could do that. I could make the dingle thing and then we could put it on, see? Because it's going to go there, right? So I need to put on this some bits and pieces. And I'll grab a bit of that. So this is all going to go onto here. And then I can put it on that. Put that onto there after I've sewed round, okay? Because I don't want to be on here for too long and muck this up. Oh well, so it won't come up on the thing. One story, it'll break up into two. What else will I put on this? You were quick to find that bit. What else you got? This here I like. Look at this. This was a scarf. Pretty cool, eh? But do I want it on there? I don't know yet. Could do, maybe a bit of it. Bit blingy. Bit blingy, yes. Bit of a dangly thing I need on there, don't I? I'm going to put those on, but they're too heavy. Moon. Alright, like the purple on that. It's the wrong colour for there. How about you do a piece of... I mean, I cut out a bit of the inside there, the middle bit. It's really neat. It's woven couching, actually. Like we did on that tag that we just done for the 52 tags challenge. This is what this is, a bit of that. A bit of woven couching. And I will put that down and I will cut the bit off this instead. Because I can put that... no, I want to put this on the top. I like it on the top. And you can put it into here, right? Clip it on there. I'm going to do that now because otherwise I'm not going to be able to fit. I'm not going to be able to fit anything else much in there, but I can add more to the front of it, can't I? Is that right? So I've got that bit. That's to make the initial piece with. To hang on here, like so. And I could put the moon on, I guess, somewhere. Maybe not. I need to give myself more things to work with, I think. I haven't got enough stuff here. You know, that's me. I haven't got enough stuff. That's a leaf. It's a nice leaf. Bit big. Guess I could try that. I'd use the gold one out of here like I did on something else I made. I had these ones here good. Yeah, I put something... I used one of these on something else and it looked really cool. And he could go up in there as well, couldn't he? Like this. Okay, I better go because this is going to break up. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a try at making some of these. It takes me a while, doesn't it? So I'm sorry about that. But I reckon when I stitch around there, that'll look really cool. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.